Here's the big truth we're diving into today. Your gut and brain are in constant communication. And if your gut is out of balance, your brain is going to feel it. Stick around because I'm going to show you how healing your gut can actually lift your mood, sharpen your focus, and bring back your energy. So let's dive in. There's actually a direct connection between your gut and your brain, and it's called the gut-brain axis. You may have heard of it. What happens in your gut can travel up and affect your brain, and what happens in the brain can definitely affect your gut. Have you ever been stressed or have butterflies in your stomach? That's the gut-brain axis in action. The way they communicate with each other is through the vagus nerve. It carries signals between your brain and the digestive system. Your gut also communicates with your brain through the production of hormones and chemicals called neurotransmitters. Did you know that your gut, not your brain, produces 90% of serotonin, your happy chemical? When your gut is off, your mood, focus, and energy can suffer. You may start to experience emotional stress and anxiety, digestive issues from processed foods, sugar, alcohol, stress, or infections like SIBO. Don't just stay in the gut. Your gut sends signals that travel to the brain, and this can alter hormone production like serotonin and dopamine that also happens in the brain. That's when you experience brain fog, anxiety, sadness, and poor focus. I mentioned processed foods and sugar. They're big triggers. Processed foods can upset your gut bacteria and create an imbalance. Sugar can also damage your intestinal lining, making it more permeable and setting you up for leaky gut. I also mentioned alcohol. It plays a big role here. Alcohol directly irritates the gut lining. It disrupts healthy gut bacteria and impairs the critical gut-brain communication. Is any alcohol truly gut-friendly? Not really, but if you're going to indulge occasionally, small amounts of dry white wine with a meal or clear spirits like vodka or tequila tend to be the least disruptive. Avoid sugary mixers. But it's not just gut issues that affect the gut-brain connection. When there are brain health issues, they can send your digestive system into a tailspin, and it's a two-way street. And stress is one of the biggest disruptions of gut health, including your gut-brain connection. Just a few days of chronic stress can alter your gut bacteria and slow down digestion and even contribute to leaky gut. So let's talk about some gut symptoms that could also be affecting your brain. Gut signs that you watch for: digestive issues like bloating, abdominal pain, gas, or constipation, ongoing diarrhea or cramping, symptoms of IBS or SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. You may have heard the phrase leaky gut, leaky brain, and yes, it's real. When the gut lining is damaged, it can allow inflammatory particles into your bloodstream, triggering not just gut symptoms, but inflammation in the brain as well. This can worsen your anxiety, depression, and focus issues. For your brain, watch for brain fog or difficulty concentrating, anxiety or feeling easily overwhelmed, low energy, fatigue that doesn't improve with sleep, mood swings or irritability. Many people with these issues may not have obvious gut symptoms, but their microbiome is still imbalanced. SIBO has been linked in studies to higher rates of anxiety and depression, even when digestive symptoms are mild. It's a myth that if you don't have gut symptoms, you don't have to worry about your gut. So before I give you the one surprising solution for improving your gut-brain communication, let me give you some small changes to what you eat that can have a big impact on your mood. This is where food becomes your medicine and your plate becomes your mood booster. Add fermented foods like unsweetened yogurt, sauerkraut, kimchi, or kefir. Even small servings every day can help diversify your gut bacteria. Support yourself with probiotics. Take a high-potency, high-diversity probiotic supplement with at least 60 billion cultures and 60 strains every day, and try to eat probiotic-rich foods daily. Dr. Emeran Mayer is a gastroenterologist, professor of medicine at the David Geffen School of Medicine at UCLA. His research, along with other studies, suggest a strong connection between the probiotics in your gut and your mood, with probiotics potentially influencing brain activity and emotional processing. The results of a well-known study he led showed how 4 weeks of consuming a fermented milk product, which had probiotic bacteria, affected the activity of brain regions involved in the central processing of emotions and sensation. I interviewed Dr. Mayer about this study in 2015.
The probiotic compared to the placebo product influenced that response. So there was a whole network in the brain that differed between the two products. It means that there is some communication between what's in your gut and something as subtle as eating a probiotic for 4 weeks is able to send a signal to the brain in some ways that changes some pretty fundamental function.
Eat more prebiotics. These are foods that feed your good bacteria, like garlic, onions, asparagus, mushrooms, and blackberries. Other sources are lentils, beans, oats, and nuts like walnuts and pecans. Also try a high-diversity prebiotic supplement made from 35 diverse plant sources, not just 1 or 2. Reduce your triggers. Processed foods, excess sugar, and alcohol irritate the gut and can trigger mood swings. Healthy fats matter. Omega-3 fats from wild-caught salmon, sardines, chia seeds, and flax are powerful for both gut and brain health. Here are sample gut-brain meal ideas. For your breakfast, soak your oats overnight with chia seeds, walnuts, and berries. Lunch, salmon salad with avocado, greens, with sauerkraut on the side. A snack, like plain yogurt with some blueberries. Have a dinner with grilled chicken, roasted vegetables, quinoa, and kimchi. Drinks should be something like herbal teas or just good old-fashioned water. And another thing, deep, restful sleep is essential. And what's interesting is the brain has a process of cleansing itself of toxins and waste products, which happens during your sleep cycle. This is one reason why a good night's sleep is so important to your mental and digestive well-being. Just one night of poor sleep can spike your stress hormones, disrupt gut bacteria, and throw your mood out of balance. Aim for 7 to 9 hours a night and make sleep non-negotiable. In short, better sleep equals a calmer gut and a clearer brain. That communication superhighway I just mentioned, the vagus nerve, is one of the most powerful regulators of both gut and brain health. It's kind of like the Wi-Fi connection between your belly and your brain. So what's the one surprising thing that you can do to boost communication on that superhighway? You can actually strengthen that signal with vagal exercises. Practices like deep breathing, meditation, yoga, even singing or humming all stimulate the vagus nerve. Exposure to cold, like cold showers or splashing your face with cold water, can also give the vagus nerve a healthy jolt. Movement, especially walking after meals, is another way to improve gut-brain communication. And don't underestimate the power of laughter, connection, and time in nature. All of these are healing for your gut and soothing to your mental health. Click the link below to get a copy of my Hope Recipe Cookbook. And if this resonates with you, hit the like button and subscribe for more videos on gut health, and share this information. We're building a community of people healing from the inside out, and I'd love for you to be part of it.